heading into high school, I celebrated my 14th birthday with my friends in my backyard by my pool. I confidently wore my swimsuit and felt the warmth of the sun on my exposed skin. It was so soft, kind of incredible, really, because as a kid, my skin was constantly red and itchy with rashes. I would break out in a rash to almost everything I ate. I would itch my skin until it was raw and would bleed. In frustration from trying many ways to heal my skin and allergies, I resigned myself to thinking that bad allergies and eczema was something I was just going to have to learn to live with. Thankfully, when I was 13, my parents brought me to see a naturopathic doctor. Within a few months of seeing this doctor and following his plan, all of my allergies cleared up. It was like magic. But everything seems like magic when you don't understand how it works. Fast forward to my early 20s, I was sitting in my car after a day at school at the Naturopathic College, crying and wondering, am I destined for the same diseases? Was this a case of bad genes, bad luck, a natural part of the aging process? You see, my mom had a major stroke that left her relearning how to speak. And earlier that year, my dad died of pancreatic cancer. They were both in their early 50s. This hit me so hard. I had the most amazing parents who moved from the small island of Jamaica to Canada to give my brother and me a life of opportunities. These were the people I loved the most in the world. I cried daily. I felt like everyone else was continuing with their lives and my world had just crumbled around me. After I finished at the Naturopathic College, my grief propelled me to go in search of practitioners and clinics all over the world that were having success treating cancer. What I learned was that diseases don't actually exist, at least not in the way we think they do. I understood the magic behind my healing from eczema, which wasn't magic, it's just a different perspective on how we look at health. We live in a world right now where everyone is medicated. Everyone is struggling with some health problem. But if we never treat the cause, then people will never get better. The conventional philosophy of medicine treats symptoms, focuses on suppressing and masking symptoms, but never treats why a person gets sick. And because of this, so many people and their families are suffering unnecessarily. The paradigm of health that I learned was that our bodies are designed to heal, recover, regenerate. Our body is doing that all the time. We just need to set up the right environment for it to do so. We see diseases as a collection of symptoms, but really all of those symptoms are indications that the body is out of balance. Health is defined by the health of our terrain. Let me repeat that. Health is defined by the health of our terrain, the area around our cells, like the soil that our cells live in. In order for our cells to be healthy, they need a healthy environment to live in. Just like a plant. If a plant is unhealthy, you don't manipulate the plant to help it to regain health. You change the soil that the plant is in. If we have a cell that is unhealthy, you change the environment that that cell is in order to help the body to regain health. We need to create an ecosystem within the body of health. And we can create this ecosystem with these 8 components. So 1 is the foods we eat, the toxins we are exposed to, the time we spend in nature, connected to the earth, breathing fresh air, getting sunlight, the water we drink, moving our bodies, the quality of our sleep, our connection with community, and our mental emotional state, the thoughts we think, our mindset. Together, these 8 components create our internal ecosystem. And if that internal ecosystem is healthy, then we can build a healthy garden. And that garden is our microbiome. The microbiome is an ecosystem of bacteria and fungi that live within our digestive tract and need to be balanced and have diversity of the healthy microbes in order to build health in the body. And this allows our body to be able to self-heal and self-regulate and access that innate ability to heal itself. And this is our protection from all disease processes. There are other factors to consider. There are 6 stressors or blockades to healing that we need to identify and remove in order to allow the body to heal. 1 is food sensitivities. 2 is immune challenges. 3 is environmental toxins. 4 is heavy metals. 5 is emotional stressors. And 6 is physical stressors. The better able our body is to adapt to its environment, the healthier we are. If we want to see people getting better, then changing our approach to healthcare is essential. My name is Dr. Melina Roberts, and after 2 decades in practice, I want to see people getting better. I want to see us being able to effectively treat and prevent chronic illnesses. I try to empower my patients to realize that they have control over their health. I encourage you to start your journey today by walking barefoot on the ground. Connect with the earth and pay attention to how you feel. It's time to talk about a different approach to health and healing, where we focus on causative factors, allowing the body to self-heal and self-regulate, and cleaning up the terrain of the body.